Have you ever felt that chronic low-grade hum of stress in your body? It's not a loud crisis, but it's this quiet, persistent tension that just never seems to go away. Well, today we're going to dive into a really gentle potential solution for that exact feeling: magnesium.
I just love this quote from our source material because it captures the whole idea so perfectly. This isn't about some dramatic fireworks-style fix. Nope, it's about a subtle, steady shift, a move toward calm.
You know the feeling, right? Those restless nights where sleep feels like it's just out of reach. Or maybe muscles that just seem to hold on to tension for no reason. And then there's that constant, quiet hum of worry in the background. If any of that sounds familiar, you are definitely in the right place.
So let's really dig into this idea of magnesium as the body's quiet helper. It's not about finding some kind of magic bullet, but it's about understanding the steady, practical support that this one simple mineral offers, kind of working behind the scenes.
Yeah, see, magnesium isn't flashy. It works quietly, deep inside our cells. It's the thing that helps our muscles finally let go after they tense up, and what can bring a real sense of calm to our jangled nerves. We're going to explore how this single mineral can offer such amazing support for both our body and our mind.
So how does it actually do all this stuff? Let's break down the science, but in a really simple and clear way. A great way to think about magnesium is as a kind of calming conductor for your whole body.
Think about it like there's an orchestra playing inside your body. Without a conductor, it's just noise, right? Pure chaos. Well, in this orchestra, magnesium is that conductor, making sure every section plays in harmony to create a feeling of calm, not chaos. So what's this conductor actually doing? Well, for starters, it's helping your muscles relax after they contract. It's also regulating your nerve signals so they're less jittery and jumpy. It's a huge player in creating energy, what we call ATP. And maybe most importantly, it influences GABA, which is basically your brain's primary chill-out neurotransmitter. It's the off switch.
Okay, that's the science. But where do you actually feel these effects? Let's talk about the most noticeable benefits, the places people often report feeling a difference first.
So, these are the big three. People usually notice a change first in their sleep. Then, they might feel it in their muscles, less tension, fewer cramps, and finally, in their overall sense of calm. These are the areas where that softness we talked about at the beginning really tends to show up.
Let's just focus on sleep for a second, because it is such a common struggle for so many of us. By supporting that GABA neurotransmitter, magnesium helps quiet all that mental noise. It makes rest feel possible again. It's not a sedative that just knocks you out. It's more like a facilitator for your body's natural process of winding down.
All right, we've covered the what and the why. So now, let's get to the how. This next section is your practical toolkit, and it's full of simple, totally doable steps to get you started.
Okay, this is super important. It turns out not all magnesium is created equal. The molecule it's attached to actually changes how it works in your body. So think of this table as a little cheat sheet. If you're looking for better sleep or to calm anxiety, glycinate is usually the go-to because it's super gentle. If you're dealing with constipation, citrate can be really effective. And for cognitive support, threonate is pretty unique because it can get into the brain. So the form you pick really depends on what you're hoping for.
And this part right here is key. Don't just go out and grab the highest dose you can find. The source material really emphasizes a start low and go slow approach. You begin with a small amount, see how your body responds, and then you adjust. It's a conversation with your body, not a command.
And hey, before you even reach for supplements, what about your plate? Getting magnesium from food is always a fantastic first step. And look at the options. They're delicious. We're talking spinach, almonds, avocado, and yep, even a little bit of dark chocolate.
And look, it doesn't have to be complicated at all. Here is one incredibly simple swap you could literally make today. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds on a salad or in your yogurt. That's a fantastic, easy way to gently bump up your intake without overhauling your entire diet. So this slide basically turns all this info into a simple, totally non-intimidating 30-day plan. In week 1, you just start with a low dose, add 1 magnesium-rich food, and just kind of pay attention to your sleep. By week 2, you can bump up the dose a little if you feel you need to, and maybe add a simple wind-down ritual. For the rest of the month, you just continue with what feels best and observe. See? The goal here isn't perfection. It's all about curiosity.
So this brings us to the final big question. Is this right for you? This last section is just a simple checklist to help you figure that out.
So just take a quick look at this checklist. As you read through, are you nodding your head? If you find yourself saying, "Yep, that's me," to one or more of these, it could be a sign that exploring magnesium might be a really helpful step for you. But, and this is so important, it's not for everyone without a little guidance first. If you have any kidney issues, if you're on certain heart medications or diuretics, or if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, it's absolutely essential that you talk to your healthcare provider first. This is all about making an informed and responsible choice for your own health. I really want to leave you with this final thought from the source material, because it just gets to the heart of everything. This isn't about fixing a problem or a flaw. It's about partnering with your body, listening to it, and offering it gentle support. That mindset, that's everything.
And that brings us to the end, so I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Whether it's magnesium or something else entirely, what's one small, steady step you could take today to bring just a little more softness into your life?